Don't forget to wear your headphones.
All right. I'm going. Hi there. Hello? Excuse me. Yes. You. Well, you look nice and tough. I just mean that, well, that axe that you've got there. You look like you, really know your weapons. And stuff. Are you into that sort of thing? The weapons, I mean. Do you know how to use anything else by any chance? I see. Hammer, sword. You do know your stuff. And I bet you can handle yourself. What else can you handle? I mean that to say... I'm bad at this. Really bad at this. But I'm sure you can tell that by now. Listen, I'll just be straight with you. I sort of lost... Well, I sort of lost my questing party one of its most important fighting members. Well, you see, he was my ex-boyfriend, and... Well, he's not exactly part of the questing party anymore because of me. There's no real easy way to say this, but... I told my questing party that I'd find a replacement. And a few drinks. One thing led to another, and I also sort of bet that I would also date them. Don't ask, just... You see, we don't actually have to, date or anything, but if you could perhaps maybe pretend so I don't lose every ounce of self-respect I have left. Not that there's much left anyways. But I'm sure you know where I'm going with this. A, big, strong person like yourself. I'm sure you're more than up to it. So, what do you say? You mean it? So, you'll really do it then? Well, alright. What are we waiting on then? Let's go tell my party. What? On one condition. And what condition would that be? You want to actually date me? Well, I'm flattered. And confused, mostly. You don't really know anything about me. Are you sure you want to, rush into a relationship with me? As much as I hate to admit it, I think my ex dumped me for a reason. Well, if you're alright with that, then I suppose I am. But of course. Who wouldn't want to be with a young, strong, beautiful woman like myself? Well, no, I'm not really a sword kind of gal. I'm a mage. Water mage, to be more specific. Yeah. Of course. Water, ice, clairvoyance. You name it, I've got it. And can probably do it better than anyone you know. Is this your way of trying to get to know me? Sure. Why not? I'll have a seat. We can share a drink or two. No rush to meet the rest of my lovely party members yet. No, I didn't mean it like that. They're like my family, but, well, as family can be, they're quite the handful sometimes. And I swear we've been to every inn between here and the capital. We have sort of a reputation, you know. Well, let's just say I'm always cleaning up puke in the morning. Off myself or someone else. But no, they're actually really great once you get to know them. Just try not to hold their drunk actions against their sober selves. I guarantee you they won't even remember half of the stuff that they do. So, tell me a little bit about your family. If you have one, I mean. You are kind of sulking here in the corner by yourself. Brooding, rather. I see. So you are all on your lonesome. Well, that makes two of us, sort of. Like I said, my party is like my family, but other than that, it's really just me. I'll spare you the sob story, I promise. It's not that sad anyways. More boring, if I'm being honest. Sorry. I zoned out for a second. So, what is there to know about you? I mean, tell me about yourself. What an amazing name. I mean it. It's very interesting. Sounds mysterious. You know? You don't think so? I can't say the same for my own, unfortunately. It's quite boring. Marissa, plain and simple. Not very mysterious sounding, is it? You like it? Well, I suppose that has to count for something, right? You are my newly beloved after all. So, do we have a plan exactly on what we're going to tell them? That we just hit it off and it was love at first sight? I mean, for you, I suppose it was. But of course, I didn't mean it like that. Only that, well, I prefer to get to know someone a little more. But I'm sure we'll hit it off. Ha, for real. Well, we will be together almost every day, you know? Not much room for privacy in this party. It has its pros and cons. I'm sure you'll use it to your advantage. It doesn't sound too bad when you put it like that. Sure. We can just tell them that we hit it off nice. In a way, I think we kind of are. Don't you? Can't remember the last time I actually held a conversation this long without fumbling it up. Though perhaps I already have and just didn't know. I suppose that's up for you to judge, though. Good. I'm glad I'm impressing you for the most part. It'd be awfully embarrassing if I wasn't. So, shall we go, or would you like to savor this alone time while we have it? Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Hungry? Why, yes, I am. It's been quite a long day, but that's why we're here after all. I'm sure you can imagine. You look like you do your fair share of adventuring. I thought so. You look like someone who knows how to get their hands dirty. Well, what do you say? Let's get this food ordered. Oh, I'm famished. Yeah, I think that looks good. Call someone over and we'll get something. And then I suppose we can call it a night.